live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Yankees. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming your way next. And our pitcher tonight, Max Fried, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times, it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
And this interleague matchup is underway. Strike two. Fried, multi-time All-Star, more than 100 career wins on the mound, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Will Smith.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Foul ball there. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Now an 0-2 from Fried. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Mookie to hit, and that one fouled off. Now he breaks his bat. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
You gotta believe in the dream. Believe. You gotta believe. Whole team on wild. No ring on silence. They so astounding. Stop playing Spanish. Tell them get behind us.
Back at Yankee Stadium and on the hill for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. What do you have on him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Carlos Gonzalez stepping in now for the Yankees.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. And a foul ball. Smoked to the left, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Zingy, he squared that one up in a big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast. Deadhead assemble!
Just incredible power in this swing as it came off the... at 117 miles per hour. He saw it all the way. Really good weight transfer and just demonstrated some exceptional bat speed with that swing. Man, impressive.
The 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Gonzalez gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a base hit. And there it is. He continues his hot swinging.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Yeah, a big swing. Miss. Little chopper rolls foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this.
Inside, almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
In today's game, hitting with power is essential, Boog. With pitchers throwing 95 and above, stringing hits together is hard to do. So home runs and extra base hits are crucial, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2. Dives, but it's off his glove. He's able to win the race to the bag, and they end up with 2 in scoring position after the out at first base.
The center fielder, number 12.
So up next, Cedar Rafaela.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they lead by two. It's a two-run double, and they have the lead.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that double.
Man at second. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him to chase after that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Muncy launched a homer in his most recent game. Max Fried will go to work.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here comes the 0-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hey! 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Swing and a ground ball. Fires to first in time.
Batting 6, the catcher, Will Smith.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. On the ground, Chisholm. Over to first, and they get the out on Smith. And the Dodgers are set down in order. It's the Yankees 2, and the Dodgers nothing. Back in Yankee Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2, Jordan Westburg stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Westburg went deep in his most recent game.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Number 28, Austin Wells.
Ball.
The 1-0. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Got him swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now here is Jose Caballero. And the 0-1. Chases that one upstairs.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got him swinging for the K, and he strikes out the side. Here in the second. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. That one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Oh, 2 now. Maximus notches the K.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action. I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him looking. Max Fried, another strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
In the air, left field. And that is that. One error in the inning, but nothing more. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2, and
Eddie producing. He's a true X factor.
Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. Here comes the 0-1. And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. And gone! His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Came with a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it. He's picked up right where he left off, dude. Red hot at the plate and just continuing that trend again today.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And that is a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the 3rd.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
I gotta think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's up.
The 1-0. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Grounded out his first time. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. It's 0-1. That one missed.
Ball.
Judge comes up empty there.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it. Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Off the plate inside. Ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it. Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 on the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now 3-0. Back here in New York, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Freed back to work.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Oh, that hit him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Here comes that funky Muncie to the plate.
Check
swing, and he went. Strike one. Man at first, one away. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Swing and a bouncer. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next to the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's a base hit. Flying around third is Betts. And he's out. Knocked down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Still win with my back against the rope. I can't take it now, that's enough. 'Cause winning is the life that I talk. Nothing less, put me to the test, same scope.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
22, Ben Wright.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Ball low.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Swings over the top of that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Nope, ball.
What a stop to first. And they get the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin.
2 down, bases empty. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Roki Sasaki preparing to come on if needed. Stewart getting cranked up as well. Strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Yanks held in check, but they lead at 3-0. Back for more from the Bronx. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
You know, these Dodgers, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Freddie Freeman.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
Pajes in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Ripped, but it curls foul. This one in the air. Rice under it. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching for
Roki Sasaki on the pitch here.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Struck out swinging his first time.
Caballero.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Ripped to right. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. Trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
That carried way over the wall.
Andres Phillips getting ready to hit.
Coming in hot, and we've seen more of the same in the box today. He brings a real confidence to this offense. You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
High fly ball down the left field line. It's got a chance. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boone. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Roki Sasaki is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Brock Stewart gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That's the ball.
It's really been a top-to-bottom effort. Pretty much everyone's finding a way to contribute, and they're feeding off each other. This is pretty fun to watch.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Last half of inning number 5. And that one upstairs.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Judge now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And it is 2-1. Late with the swing there. Swings and misses. And Judge is down on strikes.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12,
Swing and a miss as that one was high.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
That missed. That's the ball. Ball.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game.
I said the window's tinted, it ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close. That's in vogue. Getting Douglas with my dogs till it's through the walls. I done drove everything. Fiscus to Nissans. Don't do arguing. I just throw the peace signs. Meditate for some me time. Headed back into the city. I'm on the east side. Real for real. You'll think I'm in the Navy. I'm still in the deal. Atlanta.
So digging in, Miguel Rojas.
The second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Ohtani. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He swings and fouls one off. This one in the air. Chisholm. 2 away.
Up next to the Falcons, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Tucker, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
1-2 now. Swing and a bouncer out to short. On to Jazz. That's the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Major League Baseball is on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Yo 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Ball.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. The Yankees up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. And 1-2.
Ball.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Brock Stewart will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jack Dreyer.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Two outs, base is empty. Austin Wells now at the plate.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Strike 2.
No, that's down. Ball.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Yankees. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Got him. One away.
Wow, short work to send it packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out, and they've got their first run. It's 6-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One down. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Now
Brian Abreu comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. Late on that fastball. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
Fits? Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old. Like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
That one lifted to left. Phillips settles underneath it, and that'll do it. So it may be too little, too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Not shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Number 70. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Lauer warming up as well. And the 0-1. Swings through that one.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. Pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound. This guy's just a baseball player. What a game and what a past couple of weeks. Man, he's been so hot. He just had to turn up the AC in the booth.
That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 1-2. Way inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Stays alive.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Oh, can't pick it up. Greenlee gets off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
First and second, 1 out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through that one for strike 1. Two on, 1 out.
Outside. That's the ball.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jack Dreyer out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Eric Lauer.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. First and third, 2 away. And up next for New York, Cedar Rafaela. The 0-1. And he swings through that one. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela settles underneath it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 3. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 7-1. Back at Yankee Stadium, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Well, not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Did he
0-1
go?
Gets a check swing. Appeal to third. He did not go around. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
That's the ball.
Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Nope.
The
ball.
Yanks up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And him out front for strike 3.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Welts at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one. That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult.
Got him looking, and he's gone for the 4th time tonight. So the Yanks go in order, and they're on top 7-1. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
The 0-2. Struck him out looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Chisholm. 2 away down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So last chance for the Dodgers. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. 0 for 3 in this one.
You're not ready for that pitch. You're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Tapped in front of the plate. And that chance handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees add another to their winning streak.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire